echoing in my ear.
Do you think that's
Hello?
okay? Yeah, you,
Hello?
you did that.
Hello?
You did that. Hey,
You didn't
listen.
like that?
What?
You didn't like that?
Listen. You know what just happened? Like right as soon as we started the show. I mean, the second we started the show. That lady said that she would sell me the Charles Manson autograph for $65. My
I
problem is,
think you should let everybody here tell you what they think if you should get it or not.
well, I can't really confirm, and she will not tell me how she got the damn autograph.
So,
Right?
so to everybody that doesn't understand what we're saying, so somebody claims that they have a Charles Manson autograph on a piece of paper. They won't tell him how they got it, just that they've had it for a very long time, and it appears to look like his signature,
Mm-hmm.
but there's no way to verify it. Oh, and it's not in very good condition either, right?
Right.
You said?
It's on a piece of notebook book paper of all the things.
And that she originally was asking $100, which, obviously, if it was like, if you could
She wanted
verify,
200, and then she came down to 100, and she told me she would do 65.
but if you could verify it, obviously, it would be worth like a lot more money.
Yeah.
But you can't verify it, or we can't, we haven't, whatever. You'd have to pay somebody to do it. But so what do y'all think? Do you think he should just take a
Justine
risk?
says it's a fake.
His,
It's a fake.
hmm.
Maybe I'll send it to Justine tomorrow. I'll send it to Justine. You can look at it. Um, see, here's the thing. Um, his signature on his warrant and where he was logged into jail and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
that's running right around $15,000 to $20,000. Uh, offer 39. Birdfinger says offer $39.99.
Yeah.
Only if I can make payments. You know. Hmm. Hmm.
But how's everybody doing tonight? I almost said welcome to the weekend warm up.
Uh, we've been just so out of it. We've been trying to pull ourselves together ever since I got off work.
Hello, Pookie. Hello, Shelly. Hello, Deep Burrito. Justine, Birdfinger. Wake up, David.
But
Amelia.
Birdfinger's already got the plans. There are validation services, and that's the thing. And that's the thing. Now
Where's the
earlier
whale?
today, the lady told me if I had it certified, that we'd all have to renegotiate.
Oh, yeah. Right. Sure. We'll get right on top of that, right?
Yeah, it's kind of like that pawn shop thing where they
Right.
come in and they're like, I want this much, and if I could bring in like an expert, they're like, and they confirm that it's real, they'll be like, oh my god, I want fucking $1,000 for it.
Do you see what my shirt has on it? Can you tell?
Food?
Yeah,
you
you're very close
Did you get food
by
on it?
by saying that. No, I mean it does have food on it, really. You see it? It's bread, which is food.
Just bread.
It's ghost bread. My ghost bread shirt came in today,
Hmm.
so it
There
was
you go.
food.
There you go. Well, sunshine.
What?
You want to see some magic that I can do today?
Yeah. Hey, non-mouse.
Are you gonna play magic music?
Yeah.
I bet you don't even have your cape or anything. It's just one little trick.
It's just Anyway.
Yeah, I don't do tricks though. It's real magic. It's real magic. Here, I want everybody to look really good. Here we have a penny. Here we have a dime. Goodbye, dime. You're supposed to go, yeah. Did you see that?
Mm-hmm. Was that your funky hat?
Did you like that? Did you
Yes,
like that?
I like magic. Mm-hmm.
It was magic. Do you believe it? Magic. You know, I got one of my quarters mixed up one time. One of my magic quarters.
Mm-hmm.
And I spent that son of a bitch. It was my lucky quarter, too.
Oh, yeah, that was an awesome quarter.
Yeah.
Definitely. I mean, I've never seen another one like it. I'm sure there probably is somewhere in this world, but I haven't seen one.
Ah.
Maybe I should search on like eBay or Google or something.
No,
Just
they're out there. They just cost so much.
You think?
Yes. No, they cost a bunch. They're like $30-40.
Maybe. Well, I mean, it wouldn't hurt to just kind of look. I've never really looked hard to buy one, so.
I got a bunch of pennies. So,
Oh yeah. Well, you know what? I read that kangaroos don't fart.
maybe not. You say the same thing, and I know that's a lie.
What?
I said you say the same thing about yourself, and I know that's a lie.
Oh my gosh. I'm not a kangaroo.
No, you're always farting, though.
Hey, you know, it's weird that you were talking about Jennifer Lawrence earlier,
Mm-hmm.
because that was one of the facts that I read about earlier,
Mm-hmm.
and it was talking about, like, I don't know about y'all, but like for not just the New Year, but in general, like, you know, I try to drink more water. I've gotten really bad about drinking water, and apparently she's also the same. She, I guess, has a hard time drinking water, so she literally had H2O tattooed on her hand to remind her to drink water. Jennifer Lawrence did.
You gonna make me say something bad?
That doesn't take much with you. Say something bad. If you're breathing, you're saying something bad.
That's a horrible thing to say. See?
What?
What a horrible
I'm sure
thing
everybody
to say.
in the chat would agree with what I just said.
Oh my goodness.
If your lips are moving.
I cannot believe that.
Just use a Sharpie. Yeah, those Sharpies, they do stay with you for a while when you get it on you. Hey, Melissa.
Yeah, she was a subject of stuff and junk.
Stuff and junk.
She always seems to have a stick up her butt. She's always angry about something. Maybe she's just hungry.
She could be. Maybe she is just hungry. That's the wrong paper.
I ain't
This
going
side.
to delve into coin magic.
No,
You
that's
need
the
to
wrong
invest
paper.
in
What am I
English
doing?
pennies. Oh yeah, what I was gonna say is so what I had. You probably could get into the centavos, Because if nothing else, it's fun to say.
Oh, you're always talking about pocket monkeys.
Yeah.
There's a pygmy marmoset.
Uh, Honey, that is a pocket monkey.
Is that specifically what that is?
That's what that is.
And they're like the size of your
A pocket monkey is a little bitty marmoset.
and they're the size of your finger.
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
No, that's not a pocket monkey. That's a finger monkey. No, the one you're talking about, the size of your finger, is called a finger monkey.
No, it's called a pygmy marmoset.
No. Oh, shit your underwear. I said it's a finger monkey. Now, here's the thing. The pocket monkey is just a little bit bigger. And it's a marmoset also. They're both marmosets.
Yeah, I got tons of useless fun facts. Useless knowledge.
Listen.
What?
So what I did, and which I'm sure you know I did, but I'm gonna tell everybody else what I did.
What?
So, you can go to your bank and get like rolls of silver dollars, and go through them, and if there's any solid silver ones in there, you keep them. If they're not solid silver, you take them back. Okay, you see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And the solid silver ones are worth, anywhere from 25 to freaking $50. All right. So anyways. So I did that with the pennies, because I bought I went and got tons and tons of pennies. And me and the grandkids went through them, and after a certain year, they were all copper. Well, the copper pennies were worth 3 cents a piece. So we separated the copper pennies from the stupid pennies. Okay? And then we didn't do anything else. So I got tons of pennies, and they quit making pennies, and I'm just thinking, maybe I should keep those pennies.
Yeah, I think so.
Now, especially the copper pennies.
Yeah, I have a bunch of old coins. Before they ever quit making things, that you know that I've always collected.
Well,
coins.
here's the thing, Deep Burrito. I have to be careful how I say this, but someone I know has gotten rolls of that were solid silver. Solid silver. They were silver dollars. Solid silver. And they were in the rolls. But not, they're not, it's not like you're going to go buy, like every one of them's going to be that way. You go buy $1,000, you go to your bank, get $1,000 worth of silver dollars. And I will almost guarantee you at least one of them will be solid silver. You take the other 999 back. Put them in your bank. Wait until your bank's not pissed off at you anymore. And then get another $9.99. Hey, is that you?
No, it's one of the dogs.
Oh. The dog is knocking at the door, Melissa. Do you hear what I'm saying,
I think
Camellia?
yes, they're.
The dog is knocking at the door.
It sounds like it, doesn't it?
It's Chunk. No, lead's not good. I got a lot of lead, Deep Burrito. It's just it's a fool's game. Remember that, Sunshine?
A fool's game.
No, those bricks of lead I got.
Oh yeah. Yes.
Actually, I paid $2 for that.
Yeah.
But I really don't think it's really good. But I got them so I could melt them down and make sinkers. But I don't know. I don't know when I'm ever gonna do that. I'm getting so old, Sunshine. There's a lot of things I thought I was gonna do. I'm just not gonna do. Maybe. You think?
Well, I was telling him earlier. I was like, there's a lot of people that are your age that are not doing as well as you are, so that should make you feel better about yourself.
But they didn't know karate.
Because you're like, I'm so old.
I am so old. I can get like food on the Denny's senior menu.
Well,
Every
at least
day.
there's something positive.
Today,
There's all these different benefits. Hmm.
today we had there's a ramp that we load the trucks on the dock with,
Hmm.
and the owner came out there and pulled really hard on it and was fucking around with it, and he pulled the ring off the chain. The chain went down into the damn thing. Oh man, it was a nightmare. Cause do you know how you open the ramp?
With the
With
chain.
the chain. Okay, if the ramp is closed, do you know how you open the ramp if there's no chain? You don't.
I was.
You
You
don't. You
don't.
don't open the damn ramp. And I had to get a broomstick and stick it up under, get on the ground, lay on the ground, and freaking push the trigger up inside the ramp to let it open enough to get something bigger in there to push the trigger again to open it up more. Then crawl up dangerously. It's like crawling into a mouse trap. Okay? Crawl up in there and fish the chain back up through the hole. And that may not, that sounds really easy. Oh my God. It was so freaking hard.
Hello, Dan.
Hey, Dan. I was telling Dan today, Dan's always super groovy, come by and check out everything. I was telling Dan that, man, you've been like chasing our tail for about 2 or 3 weeks. I'm ready to get back down to normal and kind of get back to things. I've been working so hard. I usually lurk and watch Dan at work and Willie, but I told you what I did today. It was assholes and elbows all day long.
Yeah.
I work into kind of like in the racing circuit also with what I do, and I guess this is the time of year that they race a lot. But yeah, I need to go there and check Mr. Dan out.
Hey, Mom.
It's always like I need to chill, just going over there and checking Dan out. It's always nice and easy over there. And we're just getting so many things done that we needed to get done. Paying land taxes.
I did. Hey, I finished
cars
doing that
fixed.
this morning. Did I tell you?
Oh, freaking awesome!
So it's done. It's done. Thank.
So, and that land. So, give me a rough idea. How much did that cost altogether?
300.
For both of them, or 300 and 300?
All together, 300.
That's not bad. I mean, we what we got 6 pieces of land down there.
Well, that's because we got some of it lowered. Remember?
Well, that's because I raised hell.
Yeah.
That's not bad. That's not bad, sunshine. We paid $300 property tax on 6 pieces of property. That's not bad for a year.
Well, you got to remember. You got to tell everybody there's not a house on this property, because I'm sure everybody that has a house on their land is saying, mine is blah 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 blah. Well, yeah, if we had a house on it, it would be a lot more.
Still 6 pieces of property.
But it's and they wanted to charge us a lot more still, even without a house on the property.
And then I told them I would pay it, but they would have to kiss me on the boobs. And they said, no way, just stay back, dude. And I was like, no, please come. Kiss me on my boobs. Why did they not want to do that? I was like, Sunshine does that all the time. God.
So it's January.
So this is our new deal, okay? All right. You said I can't say anything bad about you, or you're gonna get mad at me. So now,
what I said is I said Tuesday night is not about just like you said, just making up bad things to say about me.
it was Paul. It wasn't me.
Well, the last end of the last show, you did start going. You were saying some stuff. Remember?
Oh well, that was all true.
And that's when I turned the camera off. I was like, I'm done. I'm done.
No, dude. No, dude. No, dude. I'm over it now. I'm over it now. And Mr. Smith has gotten over it.
Hey, Mr. Smith.
But I'm still reeling from. The confetti situation.
Well, I have the confetti in here. You're welcome to pour it on me
I wouldn't
if you
do
want.
that to you because I'm
But
not
but
mean.
I wouldn't mind, and I wouldn't complain for a year.
No, I don't want you all like. I don't want you all marked up like this.
But marked up from confetti?
Yes.
Like I said, pour it on me. Pour it on me.
No, I wouldn't do that to you.
Anyways.
Yeah. Anyway, so I'm saying nice things about you now. Okay?
Okay, I'll take that.
Sunshine kissed me on my boobie.
Oh my god.
See? 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 That's nice. Is that nice?
You're making me look at my my useless facts over here.
No. No.
Did you know that back in like times of the famine, when people had famine, did you know that people
No.
would steal candles and eat the candles from people's homes? Do you know why? Because most of the candles were made of beef fat and beeswax.
Oh.
Fun fact, y'all.
I thought it's because they wanted to poop like a wax mannequin or something.
They probably did. They probably did. Did you know that most ginger cats are male?
Did you know that all calico cats are female?
I did.
Why'd you say that?
I didn't finish saying it. I just said calico.
Dookie.
All I said was calico. Did you know that somebody tried to sue God in 1981, and the only reason why they didn't go through with it was because he had an unlisted address? Did you know that on top of the Supreme Court building there's a basketball court, and it literally has a name on it that says it's the highest court in the land?
Why are you doing this?
Do what?
Why are you doing this?
Because we have nothing to talk about. Did you? Oh wait, this one's a good one. You know the planet Uranus, the guy that named the planet Uranus. Did you know that that planet originally was named George before it was changed to Uranus?
No.
I wonder what
That's
the thought
not true.
process.
That's
I wonder
not
what
true.
the thought process was behind
That's
that.
not true.
To go from George to Uranus.
That's not true. You're just making up shit.
I'm not making up stuff.
Like Melissa out there. She's making up shit too. Y'all making up shit. See, Melissa's making up shit about me making up shit, and you're making up shit about making up shit.
Did you know tarantulas can go 2 years without food?
How would you know?
I've never done the test.
Yeah, are you taking a tarantula's word for it or something?
I'm somebody out there has done this study, obviously.
Oh wow, tomorrow is like Wednesday or something.
You know what?
No.
In the 16th century,
Listen.
Turkish women were allowed to divorce their husbands if they didn't provide them with enough coffee.
Did they kiss their boobies? Listen.
What?
Listen, it's just like I'm trying to tell Jackie since. Listen to this.
What?
I need to get a lottery ticket. But Pookie keeps forgetting to remind me. I can't win if I don't play.
Hey, Rachel.
Beep beep,
Hey,
Rachel.
Jackie Sins.
Listen, you can't win the lottery if you don't play.
Well, that is very true. Very, very true.
What else did I do today? I spray painted today, so I got spray paint high. I cloned computers, spray painted.
Oh, I didn't know that,
seats.
K-Mom. She said there's a bowling alley under the White House.
I did know that. Thank
you
hey,
for
and
sharing
you know
that.
what? It's not really that great.
You've been there and so you know?
Yeah, that's where I went for them to handle my balls.
Oh my gosh.
No, I've seen it, and it's not really as great as you would think it would be.
Birdfinger said 4 out of 5 doctors recommended eating candles for constipation.
I think we've all eaten candles at some time, hadn't we?
I have never eaten a candle, personally, no.
So you've never ate a crayon?
I don't
You
think
never
so, no.
ate those little wax Coke bottles?
Now, I probably did eat one of those.
You never ate the candy lips?
Yeah, I probably ate one of those.
So get out of here!
Get out of here.
You don't know what you're talking about. Because, like, I think we always... Yeah, wax lips and crayons. Man, that sounds like a pretty cool song. I should try to go with that. Wax lips and crayons.
You should write that down.
I was last night I was listening to Coast, because I listen to Coast when I'm and then throw candy cigarettes in there. Wax lips and crayons. Blowing down some candy cigarettes. And they'll be like, what's that song about? I'll be like, dude, it's about this time I OD'd on heroin. And, like, they took me to the hospital. You know, they're always saying that kind of shit, right? You know? So, I think if they ask me what my songs are about, I gotta make up some stupid-ass elaborate story that's just nowhere.
Yeah, I do believe the whole tunnel system thing. I just didn't know about I'd never heard about the bowling alley.
Oh, there's so much tunnel shit going on, it ain't even funny.
Oh, I know.
They were showing the other day all the tunnels shit under Dallas, the city of Dallas. And I've been down in it.
You know Elon Musk, he does a bunch of that stuff. He has that company called the Boring Company. And he actually he does that. He does nothing but make underground tunnels.
Yeah, but there was like underground tunnels here forever.
Right.
It's
but they're
like
making more.
They're
making
city.
more.
No, they're not. Because I said no.
It's probably what causes all those stupid little earthquakes all the time. They
Yeah,
say they blame it on other stuff, but did you know that that pine trees know if it's going to rain or not? You know how to tell?
I know.
They say if you look at pine cones, that they'll close up. The pine cones will close up when rain is coming.
Yeah. Well, you know they do that with that one persimmon tree or whatever, and they also make DMT out of that tree. Did you know that?
Out of persimmon?
Yeah. You know the ones that we used to have the little pink freaking bristles on it, and all the leaves. When you touch the leaves, they go like this. That's what they make DMT out of.
Really?
Yep.
I didn't know that.
There's trees all around us. It's just they're native to here that are freaking DMT trees, pretty much.
Did you know that a leech has 22 brains and only one job?
They don't have any job. Why you gotta make it duty?
Yeah, they suck blood. That's their one job.
I don't really think they're getting paid for that.
But why do they have 22 brains just to do that?
I don't know. Since you made such a crazy comment about them having a job, I don't really know if I believe you about them having 22 brains.
Did you know that bats give birth upside down
Well, they're usually upside down.
and they catch their babies with their little bat wings?
Well, I would have figured that's their hands.
Well, I mean, it's just kind of odd.
I mean, you just said that. I mean, what would they? What would you think they would do?
Well, I mean, I don't think that they just stay upside down all the time, do they?
No, no, they pretty much have to, because you got to imagine what is underneath them.
Poop?
That's right. So they're not going to get on the ground because there's poop all over the ground underneath them, as we like to call it, the guano. Okay, and so they're upside down.
Did I read? I didn't read this today, but like,
Did
seems
you
like
know?
I read. Go
Did
ahead.
you know that they boof alcohol?
The what?
That the bats boof alcohol.
I know.
Yeah.
I did not.
Well, they do. They do.
I don't even know what you mean by.
They do, Rachel.
I don't know what you mean by boof.
No. What? What? Look at this. It's a conspiracy. It's a conspiracy. What? What? I may be dehydrated. I may be dehydrated. I did take my meds. Hey, my meds are in the truck. Did you know that?
I brought him in.
What? See, that's how I
Did you know
lose
that
stuff.
cows have different accents? So like cows from different areas have different. They moo in different ways.
Well,
and
I did know that cats did. I didn't know.
Kind of like people from all over Texas
Like,
have a Texas accent, but they're different accents.
right, like the cats in Mexico go, El meow, El
Mhm.
meow.
Just
And
like
the cats in France go, let me out, let me out. Let me out. Like, like the Smashing Pumpkins song.
I was just gonna say that.
Let me out here. Spite on my ring. Let me out. That sounds like some ravioli.
I got you ravioli.
I like ravioli. Now I did. I was singing your praises today. Is that nice?
I need to get a recording of that. Yes, it's nice.
So I wanted a barbecue sandwich slider with cheese, a barbecue chicken sandwich with jalapenos and cheese on a Hawaiian little, little Peckeridge
With pulled chicken.
Peckeridge Farm rolls, and stuff, like the little, like little bitty rolls, the little fucking badass rolls. And Sunshine made that for me last night. Pulled chicken and pulled chicken with cheese and
Barbecue sauce.
a barbecue sauce with the jalapenos in it, because it tasted like it. Anyhow, and then on rolls, and then and then I had sliced bananas and strawberries for the dessert.
And a big giant thing of orange juice to drink.
And I'm not even sure. I don't even think she poisoned any of it.
Oh. Well, you're still here. Tell the tale.
Well, how do I know?
How do you know that you're still here?
Right.
That you're not like.
I might have went to another time dimension.
I was gonna say, are you in heaven or hell, one or the other,
It was pretty
Right
good.
now?
See, all that stuff really went together.
or that
Would you
place
say
in the
that-
middle? What is that?
Would you say that was like acidic or something? I tell you, it was like everything. It all had. It had to. It was like all like a one taste, Like the barbecue chicken taste went into the banana strawberry. And the strawberry, some of the strawberries were almost as big as my fist.
Oh yeah, they were giant. Those strawberries were huge.
They were freaking,
They were massive.
I was like, uh,
Those are some of the biggest strawberries I've ever seen.
I
And
was like, I was like, what in the hell are these? And they were good. Usually when strawberries are that big,
they
they're
lose
not
their
that good.
sweetness. Yeah,
They were really freaking good. Those were
they
monster
they
like.
ought to be because they were expensive.
Rachel Rachel said they were fist berries.
They were.
What the,
They were
that,
huge.
I think
They were like
that's a whole nother
they were
thing.
about as they were like more like palm berries. They're about as big as my palm.
It was like really good and stuff. I was, you know, I always like thought if I could do something like really that I wanted to do, if I had a wish, maybe I would like to go swimming in peach Fanta. You know, I've always said that, right?
Yes.
I just think that peach Fanta is clean enough and good enough that I would like to be naked in a big giant swimming pool of peach Fanta.
Seems like a very sticky situation.
It would be tickling my wiener.
The bubbles.
Yes. And I didn't want to say it would be tickling my butthole because that's not appropriate. And I wouldn't say that here. And I don't want anyone to think that I would like that.
That's a TMI kind of show thing, right?
Could be flashbacks. Rachel says I'm having flashbacks of the last time I swam naked in Fanta. You know what? You know what? It was a fantasy.
Yeah, they're all saying maybe we're all just hallucinating.
Oh, no, dude. I seen that shit. I told you about that shit where they said we all died in 2012 and we slipped over to another like dimension or something. And listen, this is the thing. Sunshine. My kidneys are in my lower back. They say your kidneys are no longer in your lower back. Your kidneys are up in your rib cage. I'm just telling you, when I get a kidney infection, my lower back hurts. My kidneys are still in my lower back. So there, I said it, and I'm not sorry, and I'm not taking it back.
Well, okay.
Yeah. See, Birdfinger remembers dying in 2012. It was when they ran CERN. Me and Mr. Smith was talking about it again. Yeah, no, Rachel, it happened again. I didn't want to tell you because I know you get scared and stuff. But sometimes we just need to hear this. I don't know. Why would we really? Hey, even if it did happen, why would we even talk about it? Why would we care? Just bringing it up. But the thing is I just remember previous to 2012, things were a lot different.
You know, one of the things said that cuckoo birds never ever get on the ground. They always stay in the trees.
They're dead. There's no more cuckoo birds.
And it makes me wonder.
Wait. No, that's the dodo.
If it's because of the poop situation you're talking about with the bats.
Wait.
Like that's not why they wouldn't get on the ground.
Is there even cuckoo birds left?
Yes.
Yeah, something is messing with time. I listened to that on Coast to Coast the other day. They said time is going faster. You know where it's going?
Where?
It's slipping into the future. Do.
Hey, in my do song, I actually say like, I'm not here, well prove it. Kind of like what we were talking about the simulation, or us not really being here, etc., etc.
I'll come in there and prove it.
Stuff and junk.
I'll fart in your room, and
you'll fart in my general direction.
And if you're real, you will smell it. And I don't fart. I toot. I tooted.
I've been calling you Tootie lately because you've been tooting all the time.
Well, you made me Hawaii. You made me no. Why gross? You made me barbecue chicken sandwich with the orange juice. What did you think was gonna happen? Hey, we went.
Now when you fart, you should start singing Tutti Frutti, Rudy.
Time was tickling Birdfinger's privates. Privates. See, and we're back to that guy, that one thing, man. I just don't know what to do, man. Dude, I can't. I mean, look, the chat is pretty much right, man. You can't just trust somebody, even if it does look like freaking Charles Manson's signature. It might not be. Sunshine.
What?
I'm going to bring it up. What do you think about that?
You're going to bring what up?
Your skirt.
No, I have a list of 17.
I'm going to bring up the thing.
17 bands and what their former names were, like famous bands, like Cheap Trick, like what their former name was before they were Cheap Trick. Does anybody know?
Expensive Trick.
You know what? You're gonna trip when I tell you this. Guess what their name was?
What?
Fuse.
What?
Fuse.
Oh my god. Okay. Hey, Sunshine.
Bobot used to be in a band named Fuse. That's why I said that.
Yeah, nobody cares. Hey, that's the thing. There's so many band names and stuff. There's like several bands named Pole Vault. How stupid is that?
U2.
I don't even want to be Pole Vault.
U2 used to be called Feedback the Hype. Which is kind of weird, right?
Yeah.
3 is... And so, the Beatles? Do you know what the Beatles used to be called before they were the Beatles?
The Ladybugs?
The Quarrymen. Can you even imagine them being called the Quarrymen? Well, actually, I could kind of imagine that.
The Quarrymen.
Let's see. Styx was called the Trade Winds. The band Styx. Let's see. Queen. We all love Queen, right? Queen was called Smile before they were Queen. Let's see. Led Zeppelin was the New Yardbirds.
Did you know Charles Manson was almost in the Monkees?
It seems like vaguely I remember you saying something about that at some point.
So there is the signature. What do you think, chat? She told me she wanted $65 for it. She had it for a long time, but she will not tell me how or why she got it. Yeah, Manson hung out with the Beach Boys too. Yep.
The Beach Boys is actually the next one that I had pulled up. And it was, the Beach Boys used to be called the Pendletones.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
And see, and I know y'all are all like, why would you want that pole vault? Well, I'm thinking if it's real and I could get it certified, it's probably worth a couple of $1,000.
Well, and that's not the real reason why you would want it.
Well, I probably would hang it in my studio too. Cause it's,
You would just
weird.
want it to talk about it.
Yeah, I'd be like, there.
You want to know what Kiss used to be called? Because I know you're in love with Kiss.
Yes, I do. Fuck. And
Was that your answer, or are you just saying it?
no, that is not just the answer. That is the correct answer. I know the answer. That is
Kiss.
the answer.
Okay, well, at some point, Kiss was called Wicked Lester.
Yeah. I knew about that, but
Then why
before
did you say that?
they actually have an album under Wicked Lester. That was like mostly Paul Stanley's influence. Look, not everybody likes Kiss, so I don't get it. The original name was Fuck though. See, Bird Fingers, and they said they just didn't think they couldn't sell records with that label, so they went to the word Kiss.
Right. Let's see. Green Day. Let's skip over Green Day.
I'm just thinking, how do you? God damn it, Chad.
Green Day was called Sweet Children.
I mean,
That's
I
kinda weird.
tried to meet Chad halfway one time and say, I could see how you could argue Dress to Kill was one of the best ones, but Destroyer and Love Gun was
Hey,
way
Chad.
better. And he's like Dynasty. I just don't even fucking know what he's thinking anymore. Chad, do you see this? It's supposed to be Marilyn Manson, Charles Manson's signature, and but I got nowhere to verify it. So I could probably get you to sign your name and then see if it's like your daddy's name. Okay.
So, the Who was called, where'd it go? The Detours. Def Leppard was, let's see, 11 was the Atomic Mass.
Why are you doing this to us?
Because it's something to talk about. Because we got nothing to talk about.
What? I'm talking about like interesting stuff.
Yeah,
like,
you're talking about
how,
Marilyn Manson. Yeah, I mean, or not Marilyn Manson.
we keep on saying Marilyn Manson.
I know.
See,
they know what I'm talking about.
That's the thing. That's what makes that signature. It'd be really crazy.
What?
If I could get Marilyn Manson and Marilyn Monroe and Charles Manson's signatures all together and put them in a frame.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
How crazy would that be?
Now, Pink Floyd is one of my favorite bands, and they used to be called T-Set. Did you know that? It's kind of... I like Pink Floyd better. T-Set.
How long do you think you're going to go on doing that?
Is it bothering you?
It's a T-Set. That, I want to name my band T-Bag. T-Bag. No,
Boys to Men used to be called Unique Attraction. That was their name. Blondie was Angel and the Snake.
Oh.
Did you know that?
I thought Blondie might have been named Brunetti.
Nah. Simon and Garfunkel was called Tom and Jerry.
You know what Silverchair was called?
What?
Crappy.
Nah. Are you trying to get Chad's goat by saying that?
No, he asked the question.
Oh.
See? Not even Chad knew.
Journey was called Golden Gate Rhythm Section. And Pearl Jam, the last one, is called Mookie Blaylock. What the heck? I don't even understand that. Doesn't make sense.
I don't know about that. Well, what is this? This is I guess God, we already missed the first Monday.
See, I have a whole book of the book.
Oh no, we did.
The book
this
of
was
unusual knowledge.
This was first Monday. Uh, hey, hey,
Hmm.
maybe if Chad takes the the dog that we got that's old and bites everybody.
Mm-hmm.
If Chad would take that dog, we could get a pocket monkey.
That's not very nice.
Everybody would be happy. uh, she she's getting so bad. She was bowing up on me last night. I'm like, what the hell's wrong with you?
And she's just a little senile. You know.
She is a little.
I mean, it's just
And
it's
by a
part of
little,
it's
she is a
part of
lot
life.
of senile.
It's part of life. You don't just get rid of an animal because they're getting old.
No, no, no. But we could take him to Chad, and she would bite Chad and be happy, and we would be happy because she wasn't biting us. Then we could get a pocket monkey, and they would probably bite us. They would probably throw they could rip your face off like a monkey. It would be really hard for a little monkey to rip your face off. And they say those monkeys are
I
really
think it
really
would
super.
just. I don't think it would be hard. I just think for them, I just think it would be. They'd have to do it in sections. You know.
Look! I don't think those little monkeys, even though they're strong, they're little. How strong can they be? How strong can they be?
They have super strength.
Right, but they're still like the size of your finger.
Yeah, but they have super strength.
Bandcamp Friday's back next month. What does that mean?
The Bandcamp Friday is back.
Yeah, next month.
I don't know. I mean, I guess if somebody's buying your stuff, it just means you get the money.
So Justine says it's always the little ones that rip your face off.
Right?
Look,
It's kind of like the little dogs are always they're usually the bitey ones.
I seen what? No, they won't throw poop. What the fuck, Shelly? What the fuck? Where you at?
What?
Quick, someone go save Shelly. Do you see that, Sunshine?
I see. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I always say, K Mom. That one time at
Soundgarden
band
used
camp?
an anagram, New Dragons, when they got back together.
I did not know that.
There's some weird things about Soundgarden, man.
Pookie said they'd throw poop in your eyes.
Yeah, so they can attack you. I put that up there. Truth, they ate my quarter pounder. Where are you at? That's where the monkeys are hanging out. God.
I told you that when our daughters were working at the Dallas Zoo,
Hey, G-May. Yo.
Hey G May, that when our daughters were working at the Dallas Zoo, that they knew the lady that took care of the monkeys at the time. I don't know if she's still there or not. It was a long time ago, but she was missing a bunch of fingers, and the monkeys had literally bit her fingers off.
You know what?
And she was still there. She was still there working after she had lost all these. It was 5 fingers.
This is so true. Do you see what Birdfinger wrote right there? The pocket monkey could have grabbed that chain and that thing.
When you mean at work today?
Yeah.
You could have helped you fix
And
something
I
at
tried
work.
to send a magnet down there, but the magnet kept getting stuck to stuff. But here's the thing, Birdfinger. You know what would have really happened? I'd sent the fucking little finger monkey down the hole, and then I'd have had the finger monkey and the chain down in the hole. I'd be like,
it would have been another.
Finger monkey, bring the chain back, and he'd be like, eek, 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 eek.
It would have been another
no.
tegu situation.
Yeah.
We had a tegu stuck in our walls. This big giant lizard.
Yeah, just oh man. You know,
Like having an alligator stuck in your walls.
That was bad.
It was bad. Yeah.
I got over. I'm gonna tell you right now. As far as lizards go, though, the bearded dragon.
Hey, Hugh.
Was really great. Bearded dragons make really good pets. I saw a bearded dragon on YouTube the other day. I think his name's Chuck.
Hey, you know the tokay gecko was pretty cool.
It said no, they bite like a son of a bitch.
I know.
And it said Chuck for president, and she had a picture of her bearded dragon on her shirt, and it said Chuck for president, right? And she was like, "Hello, Chuck," and that bearded dragon ran up to her shirt and started biting the picture of himself on her boobs.
That reminds me of something that Pete would do.
Pete,
he is crazy.
You didn't see the Pete short this morning. He was sticking his feet up and stuff. Yeah, we had a big tegu came on. We had a big tegu.
It was an Argentine tegu, and it was about 4 feet, 5 feet, maybe 4 or 5 feet long.
It's in between 4 and 5 foot long, and it got in our wall. Staying there for a long time. Me and my old drummer, we got the smoke machine from the
fog machine, yeah.
And we were like stuck it in my walls and tried to fog him out.
They thought they were going to try to fog him out, and it didn't work. Didn't work. It just made our whole house foggy.
Yeah, bearded dragons are way, way cool. They wave at you. They puff up and stuff.
Y'all, the tokay gecko, he was trying to tell the kids when they were little that it was okay, that it wouldn't bite you. And he was like, "See?" And he stuck his finger in there, and it bit the crap out of him.
No. The tokay gecko.
Yes, that happened.
No, it wasn't a tokay. That was. No, it was a red.
It was a tokay gecko.
Well, the one that made blood shoot out of my hand was the red tegu.
Because you were like, "See, it's innocent. It won't hurt you." And all of a sudden he was like, "Ah!" And the kids were like, "Ah!"
But the
that was so funny. I'll never forget that.
The one that got me was the red tegu. Remember the red one?
Yes, I remember. That's not what I was talking about, though.
Yeah, but that's the one I stuck my finger in its mouth.
That was a Colombian.
No, the Colombian would bite you all the time. The Colombian was red and black, but had a gold hue to him. No one wants to listen to our lizard talk. Anyways, the pink one was a little bit different.
But we legit had that Argentine tegu in our walls for like 4 months. It was so scary. It was so scary. I would get up in the middle of the night and go to get a drink of water, and be walking down the hallway with the lights are it's all dark, like a scary movie, and I would just be waiting for this giant alligator to like bite my toe off or something. Everybody I knew was like, I would just move out.
And the thing is I had a Burmese get loose in the wall one time. That was fucked up. But like I said, the bearded dragons were always really cool, really easy to, and they're hyper allergenic, you know. So if you got a kid or something that's allergic to like cats or
so are
dogs
Chihuahuas.
No, I wouldn't say that.
Yeah, no, Chihuahuas really are, for real.
Yeah, they're supposed to be.
They are.
Yeah.
They say if you have asthma, they're really good to have around.
Don't piss off a monkey, kids. Yeah, but monkeys stay on pissed off. And that's the thing. The monkeys, when they're little, they're like, I love you, and I need you, and you're my hero. And then all of a sudden they're like, I'm ripping your face off.
Maybe it's something to do with puberty, because that's the way the raccoon was that we had.
Oh, God.
It was super sweet and lovey and just wonderful for years, and As soon as it hit puberty, it was like bam, it just like a switch flipped, and
It got me good.
it was like not
It got
having
me
it. All of a
good.
sudden, it was weird.
Yeah, it's really, yeah, it was weird because I went everywhere with that raccoon.
Yeah, we used to take videos of it playing and just being funny, and all of a sudden one day it was like, I'm gonna kill you.
Well, yeah. Anyways, the little cockatiel was a weird pet too. We had a cockatiel
Yeah,
named.
Justine was saying it's puberty.
We had a cockatiel, and some people don't get them to talk. Our cockatiel would do the Andy Griffith song. You know the. It'd do that, and it would say its name, Louie, 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 Louie. But its favorite thing to do, and we didn't teach it to do this. We taught it to do the other two things, but we did not teach it to go, here, kitty, 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 kitty. And the cat we had named DW would just be like, one of these days, dude. One of these days, that cat's, they're gonna be gone. It's
Yeah,
gonna be on.
yeah, he didn't like that too much.
And the what's that porcupine thing we had? Hedgehogs. They're not very fun.
Yeah, those weren't very. They're just too hard to handle, and they look so cute, like they'd be so much fun. But they
They
just,
do look, and they
you know,
want to be cool.
they do want to be, yeah.
They're like, hey, I love you. Poke, 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 poke. You're like, ah.
And you want to hug them, but you just can't.
Right. And their little bristles like stick all in you.
Yep. We've had like every animal under the sun, pretty much. I'm trying to think if there's anything we haven't had
Yeah.
in 30 years, over more than 30 years.
Yeah. It's fine.
We were just talking about that. Our anniversary is coming up in April, and we're hoping to go back to the coast again.
I have not had an
No,
armadillo
no armadillos. We have not had an armadillo.
since
When,
I've been.
when I say every animal, I mean like that you would see in the pet store.
Oh, I've had an
Basically,
armadillo, but just not when I was with you. I had an armadillo when I was like 10 years old, and then this guy came over and was like, said exactly what Birdfinger said, right here.
leprosy. Yeah,
He said that to my dad, and my
Yeah.
dad, you know, my dad, he was
he
like,
probably killed it.
no, he was like, go get rid of that right now. So, I have raced armadillos. The thing is when you catch them, they roll up in a ball. That's how you catch them. But mine was a baby.
Yeah, I used to see him at my grandmother's farm a lot.
We almost got a pet pig, but Sunshine was a big chicken. I had pet pigs when I was young, though. Yeah. Well, see, and what Camille's saying here, they make terrible pets. Here's what in my experience, they're kind of like the raccoon. When pigs are babies,
And they're little.
they are great pets. But once they get up around 500 to 700 pounds, they're awful pets. And they will eat you, like in Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah, but you got to get the little ones, the little
Yeah, I
What are
never
they
had
called?
any
Little
pygmy.
micro pigs or whatever.
Yeah, whatever. Well, Birdfinger says do not cook an armadillo in his shell using it as a pot. Was not good. I was let's see. Kurt was raised by a guy emus in the middle of the city of Detroit. It freaked people right out. Yeah, I imagine. I've seen some things in Detroit. A bunch of my crew's coming up there to Detroit the next couple of weeks. There, I've seen some crazy shit in Detroit. I'm just gonna say, I've seen some crazy shit in Detroit.
I've heard about some crazy stuff there. I haven't been there myself, but
Yeah.
on the YouTubes.
Pot belly pigs. There. That's what they call them. Pot belly pigs. And teacup pigs. uh, my aunt one time got this puppy. This guy that she was dating bought her a puppy, and it cost like $1,000, right? And it was like this big.
Mhm.
And she drank a lot. It's back when she was young,
Mhm.
and I was about 4 years old, and I was 4 years old, and when I seen her get that puppy as a gift, I said, "It's dead. It's dead." And my mom was like, "How can you say such a horrible thing? It's such a horrible thing, little pole vault, to say such a thing." I'm like, Aunt Vault is a drunk. She's gonna step on it. She wears high heel shoes and shit. She's gonna step on it. And everybody was like, "Oh my goodness. I cannot believe you just said that."
No, Pookie, that's what I want.
A week
It
later,
doesn't have to be miniature. I want a donkey.
a week later, she stepped on it.
You can ask Pole Vault. I've told him a million times I wanted a donkey, but we just
No,
have nowhere to put it.
She stepped on it. Came on. She stepped on it. So a 4-year-old kid, me at 4 years old, knew that was a bad idea. I mean, look, look. I'm just going to be honest. I'm not trying to be mean, but we could not have one. Sunshine would step on it.
What? Not.
You would step on it.
Okay, I want to go back to the donkey
I'm not saying
conversation.
you're being mean.
I want to
Okay,
go back. Yes, you are. I want to go back to the donkey conversation.
Well, I would
because
put one in our backyard.
I
I'd
want
put
a
one in.
donkey.
Well, we'd put it in our
They are
backyard.
the coolest pets.
They're a little loud.
Y'all should go on YouTube if you haven't and look up, like, now as far as there would be a lot of work, but they make really good pets. Donkeys do. They're almost like having a watchdog. They'll like watch your property, defend your property from predators.
Look, I'm gonna tell you right now.
They're very loving.
Pete is the same age as Justine's cats,
And they make funny sounds.
and I'm gonna tell you right now, saying your cats would beat up a teacup anything is just a nice way of saying her cats would kill a teacup anything. Pete was in here just giving Jeff a hell of a time. And
Yeah,
Jeff's a big old cat.
I feel bad for Jeff because Jeff is a big fat kitty. He's so
Dude,
cute.
He's
huge.
He could wipe Pete out.
He could, but he won't because he's a lover, not a fighter. And Pete,
Well, he'll get him every now and then, but
yeah, but no, not like he could. Not, I mean, he'll just
he could.
no. But Pete just, man, Pete just goes after him and
I don't
attacks
want the
him.
donkey in our house.
No, not inside the house. Now we could have like a little window where I could open the window and he could stick his head in. You know,
We need to retire for that.
that would be fun.
Would it be okay to
And I'd be like
retire?
washing dishes and he would just stick his head in the window and talk to me while I was washing dishes.
I think I've seen that before.
That'd be perfect.
I think I've seen it before.
But yeah, I wouldn't want donkey poop in the house. That would be kind of gross.
I don't know what to talk about.
Yes, they are great guard dogs.
Oh yeah, donkeys.
And if you ever
Yeah.
needed any work done, which I wouldn't use mine for work, but yeah, they're great at like pulling heavy things, and you know they're really good like workhorses too. If you need
Hey,
that.
Anti, what's going on, buddy?
Hey,
We're over here. It's
we're
a
just
demo
talking about
party.
silly, nonsensical stuff
You know,
like
the
having
thing,
a pet donkey.
Well, the thing is out on the farm, my dad had these cattle, and he would have a donkey. You put a donkey in the pasture, so that the coyotes would come when the cows would have babies in the spring. The coyotes would come and attack the babies. You're like, no, that doesn't happen. Yes, it does. They can smell the birth of the baby calves being born. They don't originally come to kill the calf. They come because they smell the birth of the calf, trying to be as nice as I can, and then they start attacking the calf. Then if they can drag it down, they will. And that's the way it happens. They don't, it's not that, anyway.
Well, I'm sure it's like a survival of the fittest, and they know it's weak.
And a donkey, will kill them.
Oh yeah.
A donkey will kill a coyote.
They're very protective of anything on their property.
Well,
so.
And plus they just hate coyotes, man.
Yeah.
They really hate coyotes. They matter of fact, dogs. They hate dogs.
But not if not if the dog lived with them.
Well, yeah, but the dog. You know how they don't get the dog that lives with them doesn't get messed up. He doesn't fuck with the donkey. Okay, what you gotta do is you try the donkey. The dog that lives with the donkey has learned when the donkey comes, run. Run away from the donkey. Yes.
No, it wouldn't be run away. No, he just would.
Anyway.
He would just learn not to. If he was going to mess with it, he probably just wouldn't mess with it.
Oh shit, Bird. It's a different time, man. Different time. Did you know here in Texas, they used to have a bounty for coyotes' ears? I know that's not a popular viewpoint now. I'm sure there's not a lot of coyotes, not a lot of farms. But back in like the 70s, it was a different thing. Different thing. Yeah. Mama, what is a donkey punch? You know what? I got a little story about this right here, Birdfinger. Okay? All right, I got a little story here. It's a little short story about donkey punching. Okay? So me and the owner used to work in this computer place, and this guy and this lady comes in. He's like, "Hey, y'all too." And we're like, "What?" He's like, "You know what? Did y'all look at the pictures on the computer?" We're like, "No, we're kind of busy. Did we need to? Was there something wrong with them?" He's like, No. It's okay. Hey, so guys, my wife loves to DP." And I was like, "What?" And we still laugh about this today. Me, because I still know that guy that I worked for back then. And he's like, "Yeah, y'all interested in that?" And the owner didn't know what DP meant at all. And I thought he was saying donkey punch. And apparently the younger generation is calling DP double penetration. So he was asking us if we wanted to like have sex with his wife at the same time he was having sex, or we would both have sex with his wife at the same time or something. But I thought he was asking me if I wanted to hit her in the back of the head.
Did you see what K-Mom wrote?
Yeah, well, listen. And so yeah, so he was like, so here's the thing. She DPs all the time. Hey, and I was pretty young back then, right, Sunshine? I wasn't that old. And I start looking at her head and I looked at her and I said, "Doesn't it hurt?" She's like, No, not at all. It feels good. I was like, "Oh my God." Like, so, I'm talking about like punching her in the back of the head, and she's talking about like, making out with two guys at the same time. And I'm like, so you can imagine our conversation was just really going off the road, and she was like acting like she was impressed. She was like, "Hurt? My God, no, aren't you the special one?" I'm like, "I'll knock the shit out of you right here." It's a good thing I didn't just go, "Here, how about this?" There you go. So that was my DP story. Donkey Punch. I thought DP was Donkey Punch. It was double penetration. So be careful with your DPs out there. But you know what? When I found out what she was really talking about, me and the owner was like, because it was like even weirder because we were like, this is just a crazy lady and crazy guy that wants me and my boss to hit her in the head. And I was like thinking, I even said something to her like, you would think you would have knots on your head. She's like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? Like, yeah, and then we were all weirded out after they left. We found out something else. Yeah.
Kiki.
I thought DP sounded like deposit.
Kiki.
Asking you to change your adult diaper.
Kiki.
No, and it was just weird. It was just weird because we were weirded out because we were like, oh my God, she was asking me and you to be with her at the same time. And that's weird. Slugger in the back of the head. That's a... What the fuck? Donkey Punch. Who is that?
Kiki, come here.
Is that Jeff?
Come here. Come here.
Sounds like Jeff.
Come here. Big fat kitty.
Yeah, it is Jeff.
There's my big fat kitty. What are you
I
doing?
could tell by his
What are
meowing.
you doing? What are you doing?
Kiki! Yeah, so Jeff is a meower. So, it's so weird, man. People are so weird. So weird. Never cross streams. Yeah, it was. So Jeff is just more like,
He's very vocal. Very vocal.
and he's about, what did you say, about 10 pounds heavier?
He's big. Big
Yeah, he's a real big kitty cat.
big kitty. Big kitty.
But it's, you see, it was so hard working in a computer store. You can't even listen. I'm gonna tell you right now. You can't imagine. You cannot imagine the shit you see in a computer store in a day. And the amount of shit that happens in a computer store. Like, oh wow, you cleaned the virus off my computer 2 days later. You didn't fix my computer, it still has the virus. You went back and downloaded the same porn, dude.
Oh yeah, that used to happen all the time.
All the time. Then, it's like, okay.
And then you have to put a time limit. You had to start putting a time limit and say, okay, after past a certain day, you can't come
Oh
back.
no, we tell them right then. Listen, you look at it before you leave. Well, Justine, I had a hard day myself. I don't even know how I'm keeping my shit together. Like I said, the spray paint. So I spray painted racing seats to come out there to Detroit, and the racing seats had been scuffed from like the belt buckles, not the belt buckles, the seat belts, and so I sanded down the scuff marks and repainted them so they look new. And then cloning 53-pound computers. Which means, oh God, my arms are tired. When I think about it, my arms are tired. It's all good. Shelley fell in love with the roller derby queen. Oh God. Uh, you know what, Justine? Like some of the guys went long today, and I just left right on time. I looked at everybody, and I was out of it. That that doc, the doc took it out of me. You know, spray paint didn't help. What are you doing?
I'm petting the kitty. I was trying to read the chat, see what I missed over here.
No, it's
Every once in a while, I have to like scroll back up and
it's
just see
been
if
really
I missed
exciting.
anything.
We didn't really. The thing is we had so much stuff over the holidays. Uh,
Yeah.
it just like burned out. I we deal with this. I deal with this every freaking day here. It's not banks. I don't. I don't. I don't have to deal with banks, but I do deal with a bunch of the media sources out in L.A. calling us at their 4 o'clock or whatever, and it's time for us to leave. And what they're doing is I don't want to go into it, but
Birdfinger was saying he wanted to ride a buffalo down the expressway.
yes, I saw that. I said something about that. But they call they call me at 4 o'clock their time. 4 o'clock their time, it's 6 o'clock my time. And they're calling me to change their mind about something they did. No shit. Always the same thing. It's like the phone goes bring, bring. I'm like, what did they change their mind about? What did they think outside the box about? What are they reaching out to me about? What are they, some freaking wacky hipster catchphrase bullshit are they going to say to me about why I need to do more work than I had to do because they couldn't make up their fucking mind?
Jeff was freaking out over the lights. All the little lights. He started looking at them.
It's probably Pokey. Pokey's like, 12 no, change everything. Hey, Sunshine, I need to tell you something I forgot.
What?
And we'll probably go to bed after this.
What?
And I'll forget. Hey, man, the little pill is not in my pill box. You didn't put the little pill in anywhere.
Should be. I'll.
No,
after,
there's not.
Well, after the stream, I will check. And if it's not in there, I'll make sure it's in there.
And then when it does happen, they will say, I called and nobody answered. Well, that's just...
You probably dropped it. Because that's happened a lot.
I don't get any overtime. So, that'd be cool. That would be following, like, labor laws and stuff. Who does that? I know, K-Mom, let me tell you what. When my phone rings, and Sunshine knows this, I don't even get upset or anything because I'm like, it's a telemarketer. But if I see it's someone I know, I automatically start throwing a fit and cussing. Because I cannot remember... I'm sorry to say this. I cannot remember the last time my phone rang. And it was like, hey, Povot. Hey, we just wanted to tell you there was a little incident up here where we accidentally put $10,000 in your account. It's yours, buddy. Or, hey, Povot, you just won a new car. Hey, Povot, anything good happen? No, it's always... Hey, Povot. You parked your car out in front of the building. Someone towed it off. You know, that kind of stuff. Yeah, I'm on salary. And I'm on that salary where you get paid twice a month. So you lose a week a year. I am just a ball of. I'm like you. I'm a ray of sunshine tonight. What they say? I was salty. Ah, I'm just tired. Uh, once a month. Birdfinger gets paid once a month. Man, I don't know if I could schedule that. You know that, Sunshine? What are
You
you
what?
doing, Sunshine?
I was looking at the chat. What you said? What?
You got your phone close to something?
No, it's our neighbor's basing. The
I don't
sound you were
think so.
just hearing was the neighbor's basing. It was coming through the microphone.
Well, no, this sounded more like the walls of hell. You know,
Oh, well,
it was,
you could be hearing the cat.
no. Did you
Jeff
know?
Jeff is right here next to the microphone. So,
Oh,
but when you said that though, there was a really loud like it was sounded like the car out front basing.
yeah. Justine gets paid. You get paid every 2 weeks, also, don't you?
Every other Friday.
Yeah, that's it. What's every 2?
Yes, every other Friday.
Ouch, my balls. Yes, that's once every 2 weeks. I don't get. I get paid twice a month. That's not as good as every 2 weeks. And then Birdfinger gets paid once a month. We would never make it that way. You know it? Like,
Yeah.
scheduling our money out and stuff, we would never make it. We would never make it. Do you see in the picture on the screen, do you see Pearl and Paul?
I do now. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, you know, gets rough. Gets rough. Um,
So what do we got coming up? This
Friday.
is Tuesday, so we got.
Chad said like Bandcamp Friday's coming up next month.
But not this Friday.
I don't think so.
Let's see, this Friday is. What are you doing?
Huh?
What are you doing?
I had a string hanging off my armband. I caught it on fire.
I heard a lighter. I'm like, what in the world? Haven't heard that sound in a while.
I get to like jonesing for cigarettes lately. It's like
But so January 9th, that's this Friday. I don't know if that's Bandcamp Friday or not, if anybody knows. But we'll have our Friday night show, and let's see, Saturday morning TMI.
We could do. Do you want the Friday show to be about all the nice things you do?
No, not what the Friday show is about.
Okay, I'll say that for TMI.
And oh my gosh.
Something tells me you'd rather.
And then January 12th, which is the following Monday, is my live stream that I'll be doing. I'll be playing my music. Don't worry, Pole Vault, you won't have to be there.
No, what? No, I'm talking about Justine has 11 years to go. I have 7. I have 7 years to go. I'm trying to get my house. We're up under 20,000. I'm really wanting to get this house paid off before I retire.
Oh, you got a birthday coming up, Bird? Happy early birthday.
Only 6 shopping days. That means the 12th. January the 12th.
11 more years.
I don't know. Shopping days. I showed you my new magic coin.
You like it?
Yes, it's pretty good.
It was a present.
It's a little hard to control my magic. It's the 13th.
Capricorn season.
He's like, math is hard. Expletive deleted. Woof. Is that dog paw? Is that dog paw?
It must be.
Or Virginia
It
wolf?
says woof. So I'm assuming that's dog paw.
See?
Oh yes,
just-
yeah, it is.
What?
Oh, wait, my main account. Never mind.
A dime and a penny, sunshine. I want you to look really close. Can you watch? Very
Yeah.
close. Very close. A dime and a penny. Right there, right there. Penny and a dime. See?
Mm.
That's magical.
Jeff was amazed.
Jeff was amazed.
He was amazed.
Jeff likes you more than he
He said,
likes me. Jeff likes you more than he likes me.
Jeff does love me a lot.
Yes. He shouldn't, because I'm the one who saved him. I am the one who saved that.
Well, you did bring him here. That's for sure.
Hey, you got Jeff in your lap?
Yes.
Did y'all know that? I know David knows this, but
Ow.
did you know that Jeff has 2 toes? Jeff has 2 toes
On one foot,
on one foot.
one paw, or whatever.
Can you show everybody, Jeff? Look. KK Jeff.
Okay. Okay. He's rubbing his face all over.
But
Okay.
can you hold his paw up?
I'm not gonna hold his paw up. I'll hold him up, but I'm not holding his paw.
Okay, hold him up.
He's nothing like that.
See, oh, you can see that. You can see his 2 paws.
Okay. Can you
Now
look?
you hide
can
it.
you-
No,
okay,
see,
I
there's
don't
his
want
2
I don't
paws.
want to upset him.
Okay, all right, that's enough. That's enough. That's enough. Don't exploit Jeff.
Who are you shaking your head at? I know it's not me.
You.
You're the
You.
one
You
telling me to
made-
hold him up.
No, you showed everybody Jeff's 2 toes.
I just was holding
Polydactyl. No, he's a cat.
Kiki.
He's a cat. Okay,
Ow.
Mom.
Ow!
He
Hey, when he
is a
bites,
cat.
starts biting.
Uh,
Y'all have cats where they just start biting you? They get carried away and they start biting.
K-Mom thinks that Jeff is one of those dinosaur birds.
One of those what?
Dinosaur birds.
Oh,
Dinosaur birds.
I heard you that time.
A polydactyl.
Mm.
Eek.
Kiki.
But he is not. Yeah, so Pokey's Eva. No, Evil Kitty is a biter. Jeff is a biter also. He doesn't have extra toes. He only has 2 toes on one hand. He is a dino catbird. That is the correct terminology for it. And he is one without feathers. The one without feathers.
Is that his Indian name?
Yes, you must speak like this, and it makes everything seem more intelligent. Jeff, he arise from high up on the mountain. He brings us gifts and joy and love. But is it really love? This two-toed anomaly called Jeff? Or is it just a need for his needs to be a polydactyl pterodactyl? Olidactyl. Oligogdactyl. This is so it shall be. So it will be. You could put little bat wings on him. I always wanted a pet bat. I always wanted a pet bat, but everybody always says like they got rabies and stuff. Have you seen the big pet bats? They look. We used to have a dog.
I've seen some really cute videos of them, but
we used to have a dog named Dobby, and he looked just like one of the big ones.
Yeah, he did kind of look like a bat.
There's Mr. Smith. He's working on a collab with Lori's Mishmash. We've been working on one with Imp. We need to really get our shit straight.
I worked on it a little bit last night.
What's wrong with you, Sunshine?
You hear me?
Yeah, I need to go and take a look at it. I finished up the pole vault song that's going on.
That was the other one that I worked on. I worked on 2 songs.
Insomnia, yeah, well.
And then worked on one of my songs.
The 6th track on Insomnia. I think we're going to try to get an hour in the tank on this album. I want the video for all the songs to run concurrently. So everybody's like, it's a weird video, it's a weird video. But if I do this right,
Wait. When is Chamelea's birthday?
I don't know.
Well, Pookie said, "Happy early birthday, Birdfinger and Camellia." Early birthday.
What?
Camellia has a cool birthday.
Now you gotta go find out.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. That's you're paying attention.
I probably read it. I think I read it. Same as birds. Same as birds. Same as birds. 13.
Stop talking. So
13. January 13th is what Pookie says.
Is that still Capricorn?
I don't know.
Is that still Capricorn?
I don't know. Did you see my hand catch on fire just a while ago?
Mm-mm.
It did. I went like this, and it has a bunch of like loose strings on it. See that? You didn't see. Well, that's what you get. That's what you get for falling in love. Capricorn. So they're Capricorns.
Yeah,
see?
It's the Capricorn Club.
Yeah, me and Sunshine are Capricorns too.
Yep.
That means you have a cap of corn. Capricorn. So we need to pull our shit together by Friday, Sunshine.
Yeah, I was kind of working on pulling mine together. I didn't say I got it all together, but I've been working on it starting yesterday.
It only took 5 years to finish up. So Dogpaw did a collab with JDL and Lori, and it took him 5 years. Sounds like my old band. You're supposed to take your armbands off before using fire on them.
Yeah, that doesn't sound very safe.
Mm.
Kiki. Jeff agreed.
Look,
Jeff opens his mouth and he makes this.
he's stubborn.
It's like a knot sound. Like he's gonna meow real big, but nothing comes out.
I have not went back to work yet on the apocalypse.
Apocalypse.
Yeah. I will probably start back to work on that in February. We also, like you said, we have our 30-year anniversary coming up in April, and we usually miss that
weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Which is the weekend of the 12th.
Yeah.
For anybody that cares.
We go shark fishing.
And we catch rockfish and jellyfish.
Well, it's just so much, man.
And
it's
shepherd's head.
So much. I really need to get tougher line on. I'm going for a bigger shark. Shark.
What if it gets you?
You don't know what you're doing.
We saw some crazy stuff last time.
Yeah.
Remember they had a drone. Y'all, they had a drone. So these rich people came in. They had this giant drone, and then they were like lifting this huge thing of bait. Like, I don't know how big you think.
It's probably 5 pounds.
Probably like this big, right? Of bait.
It looked like a cow heart.
And the drone lifted this giant piece of meat up into the sky, like way up into the sky. And then you watch the drone, like, and it's on this big, like, I don't know, line, some kind of line with a hook, and it's on
the fishing pole.
And it flies away. Yeah, it's attached to the fishing pole. That this giant fishing pole this guy's got, and this drone flies, like, you just watch it fly into the distance.
It looked like it flew a mile away.
Like, yeah, till you like just pretty much couldn't see it anymore. But then they could see it, like, I guess with their phone or something. I don't know. And so it was all high tech. And then so after like a mile away, it drops this giant bait into the water, and they're trying to catch like this massive shark. Was the goal. So it was this big production. And the guy, he got a bite. I mean, we saw the
he hooked one. Hooked one. And it was like some super gigantic big shark.
It was crazy. And then they had him all like tied to the pier. Yeah, he was all like tied in so that he couldn't get like yanked off the pier. And they were like, guys were holding him because he wasn't even a big guy. This guy wasn't even a big guy. He was kind of stout, but he was real short. And his friends were like holding him and stuff when he was reeling, and it was
and he
crazy.
was like, "I want to get yanked off. I want to get yanked off."
It was crazy to see that.
Camellia says she loved our last song. No, she's talking to me. She loves the last pole vault song, even though you were on it.
I hyped it.
What?
Yeah. Sometimes YouTube will say, like, do you want to hype this video?
No, you don't know.
And I hyped it. Your last
Yeah,
song.
there was the song. Look at that, the hives.
Yeah, that's the one I hyped.
The thing was, Sunshine, is I'm running out of skin conditions to name the songs after.
Skin conditions.
No, cuts, bruises, scrapes.
Have you done boiled?
No. Is that like Citizen?
Let's see. Boil, what's another one?
Bumps.
Let's see, I did have. Let's see.
Itchy, cool. Rash. Hey, I will be using that. Rash. Flaking. I will be using rash. I don't know about flaking. Flaking's a little... No, we already have a blister.
Yeah, we already have blister.
Carbuncles.
Is that kind of like... That's like a boil, right?
I don't know.
I think it is. Dang it, lost my train of thought.
I'm gonna have some orange juice.
I was gonna suggest
Do we got snacks?
Arsenoma.
I got pecans.
You're
Pecans fill
welcome.
me up. Oh.
You're welcome for those pecans that you acted like you didn't like.
No, I never did. No, that never happened.
You were like, pecans.
No, I love pecans.
I know you do.
I always love pecans.
I know
I
you
never
do.
said anything ever about
No, I'm just
pecans.
saying you didn't act excited when you got them. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I kind of knew I was going to get pecans.
You didn't know that.
When was the last year you didn't give me pecans?
There was a bunch of years before the last, 2 years.
No, honey, you've been buying me pecans for 4 or 5 years now.
No, it's been just a couple years that I've been buying you pecans at Christmas.
Anyways.
But before that, I didn't.
And they're not, just so y'all know, they're not regular pecans.
They have to have the shell, the whole shell on.
Well, no, yeah, they always have to have the, but I like
Yeah,
to
but
call
yeah,
this,
but hey, but you know what? Try to buy them, and most of them that you buy already have the shell taken off.
I like to call these big juicy pecans. Hey, Camellia, do they have pecans in Australia? I'm starting to find out they don't have a lot of things. They have a lot of things we don't have, but did you know Camellia said they don't have black eyed peas there?
Really?
Yes, they said.
Well, how do you have good luck on New Year's?
Well, Fergie's been banned for years.
Do you have? You have
No.
to order black-eyed peas
No, they don't.
online.
A bunch of people in Australia has never even heard of them.
What?
Right,
Seriously?
right.
I think you're exaggerating.
No,
Jeff agrees. He says you are always telling tall tales, sir.
no. Look, K-Mom says they have to import, and like I said, I don't think. So I had to wonder if they have pecans also.
Okay.
They probably have pecans, but they grow upside down.
Watch out for my cord. Watch out for my cord.
They do have pecans and macadamians. Macadamians are native to Australia. I do like macadamia nuts. You know I like those. Those are big ones.
Yep.
They're hard as fuck to crack though. Good Lord. Wait, macadamia. You know, I think my favorite nut is pistachio. Pistachio. But they always come in their shells.
I would say either almonds or pecans are my favorite. One of the two. I don't know which.
Justine, I like Brazil nuts and
Brazil's.
but like I said, just on the tasty, the
I do like cashews too.
yeah, cashews
Justine.
are pretty good. And almonds, you know, is always that one thing. This dog paw's like, nuts are plant seeds. Plant seeds are not good for you, except for coffee. Coffee's not good for you. Pistachios.
I'm not eating those anyway right now, dog paw.
Oh, I just love pistachios.
Even though I do like nuts.
And walnuts. I had pistachios and walnuts. And I had all kinds of nuts. I had the macadamians and the cashews. Who got that? Was that something you got, the nut platter?
Yes. Yes, my brother sent us that. Oh, Jeff, you're gonna make me drop stuff.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to open my book and read some stuff out of my book, and Jeff is like,
No, why?
he's
you
literally
never-
trying to knock it out of my hand.
No, why are you reading stuff out of your book now?
Because I was gonna
What about the chocolate?
talk about interesting stuff. What about the chocolate?
Oh, I'll tell you what I did. I did get some chocolate. my daughter bought me what was that? The triangle shaped one.
So here's some freaky facts
Sunshine.
about animal mating.
No, sunshine.
What?
Sunshine.
What?
What kind of Toblerone? I got a Toblerone for chocolate. You know what I did? You know what I did, Pookie? I broke the Toblerone in little bitty triangles, and gave a bunch of it to my grandkids, and we were like, shh, because they weren't supposed to have any. Oh, that reminds me.
She's probably watching this right now, going. "Rrr."
She said she got me a present, and we didn't get it.
Huh.
Well, dark chocolate without any additives, sugar is not too bad for you. Listen, here's the thing. I like all kinds of chocolate. Do you know that, Sunshine?
Yes.
Uh,
And I know that you like your chocolate put in the freezer.
you want to talk about something expensive,
He
Justine?
puts all his chocolate in the freezer. I don't like that
Listen,
personally.
orange juice is really expensive. Listen here. If your chocolate is really pure, okay, like Toblerone, or that you know that one that where they make the orange, and the orange you whack it and the orange comes up, the chocolate orange.
Chocolate orange, yeah.
It goes into slices. I don't know what they call that.
Yep.
But here's the thing, and yeah, I keep Snickers in the freezer at work all the time. But here's the thing, Sunshine. Those two, Toblerone and that chocolate, if the chocolate is really, really pure and good, when you touch it, it will freaking just melt in your hand. Really good chocolate will melt very easily.
The only thing I will agree with you on about the freezing the chocolate is that the chocolate orange you're talking about, typically I don't like any chocolate in the freezer. I just don't like how it gets all crunchy and stuff. I don't like that. But like what you're saying with the chocolate orange, I've had some of that from you doing it, and it was really good. And like you said, it did like just melt.
As soon as you put
Like when
that
you go to eat
in
it,
your
it
mouth,
just
it just goes,
melted.
yeah,
Yeah,
and turns, chocolate orange. It's so good.
those are the
Oh,
best. Yeah,
God,
those are
it's
really good.
It's so pure.
But most of it I don't. Like I said, I don't want it to be like crunchy.
Right. Well, that's chocolate processed food. Yeah.
No. Sorry, Jeff. I turned the light on. Jeff, what are
You know what I'm
doing?
saying? I don't like that.
Was that
I take a lot of. You know what I heard? I heard on Coast to Coast last night. They said apple cider vinegar is good if you take a little bit of that every day. It's good for you.
Yeah, I've told you that for years. Did you know that? And I actually have some in the house, and I used to tell you to take it. And you
I don't
told me I
want
was
any.
crazy.
You've done bad stuff to it. You probably put that in your butt. I don't
No.
want that. Yeah, I don't know
No.
what you've done with that.
No. Now, what I used to do, though, I haven't drank it in a while, but what I used to do is they'd say to mix it with some honey. Put like a teaspoon of honey and put about, like 1 or 2 tablespoons of it in like a big glass of water. And then some people even say you could take, what was it?
That's not right. They said, the guy I seen, it's called peptides. Have you ever heard of that shit?
Yes,
Hey, you've heard of peptides.
yes.
And it's supposed to be the new miracle cure-all shit.
Well, apple cider vinegar has been around for ages.
No, not apple cider vinegar, peptides.
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to be the new shiz for riz.
So what's supposed to be? What did they say? Tell
They
me what
say
you
that
heard.
these peptides things are like making are gonna make people live for like an extra 50 years and shit.
Blackstrap, was it blackstrap molasses?
No, God.
No, no. I was trying to think. There was something else that I had added to the water and the honey, and it was blackstrap molasses. Was supposed to be also like
But they said
super good for you.
they said like you take like apple cider vinegar, put it with cranberry juice and a teaspoon of lemon juice. And it's supposed to clear up your kidney problems in like no time and stuff.
I don't know about all that. I know that apple cider vinegar is supposed to be good for you.
Well, I
Just
was
the apple
falling
cider
asleep,
vinegar.
and it's a miracle that I remembered the word peptides. Have you ever heard of that?
Yes, honey.
Cocoa, caca is a superfood. Apple cider vinegar is good for your gut. Yeah, and this one dude, he was saying like, "Oh, this shit is wrong with this is your guts, man." And I'm like, "You need your guts to stay alive." Sounds like a sucker punch. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Dog
They're
Paw,
kind of
I
good.
agree with you. Since I've been cutting carbs out of my life, it's changed my life. I feel a lot better, lost a lot of weight, and I highly recommend it.
That's when you start kissing my boobs. See? That's nice. I said nice stuff about you. You know what I really do
Well,
want?
what?
Uh, see these things that Duffy made? But I got so many freaking pics. I really don't need any more pics.
Oh yeah, I was gonna order one of those.
It's a pic maker.
Yes, I was gonna order one of those. I forgot.
I seen a dude go into the store the other day, and he grabbed a bunch of different gift cards off the shelf, and they were like, "Sir, those are worthless without being loaded." He's like, "I know, I'm making guitar picks out," and they're like, "Sir, you can't do that." I was like, "Yeah, run, dude, run,
Hey,
run for your
Leela.
life." Layla, you gotta do the Leela voice.
Leela.
Yay! I seen a Leela video today.
I did that, and Jeff looked at me all 10 kinds of crazy. His eyes got all big.
Oh man. Oh man.
But yeah, those guitar pick punchers.
Guitar
are really cool.
punch.
Yeah.
You know, but the thing is, I got so many picks. I don't even know what I did with them, but I've got pounds of Corona picks. I'm talking like pounds.
You would just be constantly looking around like, what can I punch with this guitar pick punch thing?
And I got like a bunch of these Zippo picks. And by bunch, I mean I got like a pound of them. And yeah, that's I got a lot of picks. And I still can't find one when I need one.
My necklace is like a pick.
A booger pick. A
You know
booty
what I'm
pick.
talking about?
Yes. I think it's like really expensive.
I wear it every day.
That's very nice. That is very nice. We just now made 2 hours. Have I seen this? The gold guitar picks? No, I have not. I have not. They're not. They're not. I've got guitar picks. I probably broke some like collector picks and stuff. I got a Dimebag Daryl pick I got from Dimebag Daryl. I bought a Ghost BC pick. I got a Valerie Bot pick. I got a pole vault pick.
I still don't have Sunshine Archer picks.
Well, here's the thing, though. Somebody told me the other day, and I forgot. They said they were going to hook me up with to get the chip to get cheap picks. I'm not looking for gold picks. I'm looking for crummy picks. I want to be able to send picks out to people and stuff, right? Sunshine.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah.
Like, get like 1,000 picks, and then you could send them out. It'd be cool.
What?
Do you think a pick is too small to put a QR code on?
I don't know, actually.
That way, instead of handing out the business cards, I could hand out guitar picks. And a lot of people probably throw away my business card. They wouldn't throw away a pick. That would be awesome, huh?
Yeah, that would be cool.
If you could put the Pole Vault YouTube page on the QR code on the pick, and then say, hey, just look at this. And people would like that too. I think people would like that more than a card. Hey, and check this out. The guitar pick would probably get lost in their purse and or billfold.
Yeah.
And sooner or later they'd pull it out and be like, I'm going to scan this.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah. Because I know some people just throw my card away. I know some people just I got a ukulele pick the other day, and did you know this ukulele pick was made out of felt? Yeah, and it's from like 1901. So crazy, man. So it's like 125 years old, and I looked it up, and I'm like, dude, this has to cost $1 bazillion. And they're like, yeah, it costs $5. No. So, see, I get the fact that a lot of people wouldn't want to buy the Charles Manson autograph. I get that. But I buy a lot of things that a lot of people would not buy. And,
Justine, I just saw that about the Slavic sister Anya. I love that girl.
What?
I was scrolling up to see what I'd missed, and she was like, "Be like my Slavic sister Anya, sunshine, and drink pickle juice."
Anya?
It's this really funny girl, and she's probably on different channels, but it's on Insta. I watch her on Instagram, and I don't think she's really Russian, but she acts like she's Russian and dresses the part, and she holds this microphone that's a pickle, and she always gives advice in Russian, like Russian advice or whatever, and it's just really funny, and she tells everybody, like, you got to drink your pickle juice.
Look at that. Mr. Michael Song says, yes, QR codes fit on guitar picks. Lots of people do that around my way. We're actually ordering some Michael Song picks, and the QR code that are going on those. So, I mean, that's just so he's like, hey, that's not a new idea, and it's working. And the thing is I actually do. I do, Michael Songs. I know you. it's kind of cool to get the local viewers. But what's so weird is a lot of the local viewers don't comment. Did you know my old boss? I'm gonna try to be as code as I can about this.
She is hysterical, Justine.
My old boss from the largest esports company in the world. Remember when I worked at that?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Remember the owner, the
Yes.
big chief.
Yep.
He called me today and on FaceTime and said, "Say some inappropriate stuff." And why have you not sent me naked pictures in like 5 years? I was like, wow. So I immediately said some inappropriate stuff that would probably burn most people's ears, and then said, "Listen, I didn't. I thought we'd broke up, and you didn't want naked pictures anymore. You know."
How's he doing?
Well, did you know he said he watches our stream every now and then?
No.
It's really, really weird. Y'all just don't know. There's some crazy people watching my stream, and by crazy people I mean people you would be like, oh my god, you know. So if you're out there, HP, say hi. It's and I loved working for him. God, that was the good old days.
And I even worked for him for a little bit, a few times. So.
Yeah, it was.
He's a nice guy.
One of the best guys there is, and like I said, owned the biggest esports company in the world, on the planet, and he was and the other owner. Remember the other owner?
Mm-hmm.
I talked to him about a year ago, but he walks around. He is got a little bit of pocket change, and he dresses exactly like me.
Yep.
No, he doesn't wear jeans. He wears shorts a lot, though. He wears shorts a lot. But you would think that this dude didn't have hardly any money.
I guess it's a Texas thing because a lot of people in Texas, especially the men. Like right now. I mean, of course, it's been pretty warm though, But here it is, like January, and every time you turn around, there's people wearing shorts. So dress like it's like summertime.
Well, yeah, but it was hot today.
Well, I mean, 70s, But it's January. I mean, no. I don't know. I just feel like it's...
Yeah. Look at what Pookie's saying. I can understand why locals wouldn't comment. They may have been part of TMI
yeah.
story
You have a very good point there. You have a very good point.
Yeah, one came in this chat the other day, huh? Remember the old bass player?
Yep,
I was like, I told him I hope ahead of time. I said, I may have told a story or two about you on the internet. And we were all nice and we hadn't seen each other in years, and he was like, when I told him that, he was like, I bet you have. Let's see. Dude, when we had that band thing going, man, it was like insanity all the time. Insanity all the time.
I'm glad, even though the weather has felt beautiful, I'm glad it's going to be cold this weekend because it's wintertime and it should be cold. I'm sorry. I said it. I'm not sorry.
What? And by cold, what do you mean?
Like 50s. Like wintertime.
Really
Winter 50s and 30s.
That's
50s
not really.
And 30s.
That's not really cold to me.
Well, it's not like, deathly cold, but it's, I mean, it's January. It shouldn't be 70s outside.
It's because of the time slip. Not the time slip,
I mean, it was like on Christmas, it was like 80 degrees here. It's not right. It's not right.
Well, now, I will be honest with you. When I was 13, that happened also. So it's not like it's you know, anything. And here's the thing: when it's hot, pole vault is spending money. When it's cold, I'm saving money. So yeah, because it doesn't.
Don't say that too loud. They'll start, you know how they manipulate the weather. They'll be like, this guy's gonna start spending all his money. Just
No,
keep it hot all the time.
I don't like it hot.
Not to mention when it's cold outside, we don't have to run the air conditioner.
That's what I'm saying. The AC costs a lot more for us to run in Texas than the.
And
heater.
right now the air conditioners are running. Not in here, only the fans in here, but in the other part of the house. So it starts getting warm in here.
Oh man, it's like and because I like it when you can just turn the fan on in the house. That's okay.
Hey, Mom said that's why I moved to Colorado.
Well, you know what's bad. You know what's bad about Colorado?
What?
Everybody moved to Colorado. I'm not even kidding you. I got a lot, as you well know. I got tons of friends up in Colorado, tons of friends. Just so many people I know that live in Colorado, and they're like, oh man, it just like 10 years ago, it was so much nicer, I guess. And now everybody's moving there. And hey, that's happening to us. Here in Dallas, it's happening too.
Well, I mean, just look at when we bought the property, it was like, when we first bought the property, we felt like we were out in the middle of nowhere, and we had privacy, and all of a sudden everybody started moving in around us.
Yeah.
And that disappeared quickly.
So when we bought the property, we bought it post-plague. I mean, pre-plague.
Yeah.
And then the plague came out, and everybody was like, yes, you're correct, Pookie. And everybody was like, you're supposed to be in your house, distancing, and all this kind of stuff. I'm like,
so we just go to the farm.
Yeah, like there you go. Like Dog Paul says, I'm out in the middle of nowhere, 10 acres out in East Texas. That's what we were doing. They're like, people were like, on social media, they're like, you're not supposed to be outside your house. You're supposed to be locked down and stuff. I'm like, dude, this is my farm. We're out here like,
We have like 6 lots. There's nobody around.
We're riding. Hey, Intricate! Yay!
Oh.
Are you but I mean, people were actually getting mad. They're like, dude, you're supposed to be hunkered down and being punished. And I'm like, I'm not at work. We're fishing and, riding mini bikes and stuff. Because we were still just around each other. Right?
Yep.
And another thing, let me tell you what. There were some small Texas
we were building
towns.
things. We were like making a housing for the generator, like building a house for that, and building a shed, outside shed to put stuff in, and we were always doing stuff out there.
It was
stairs, and
we had some fun. But you know what was weird? Remember, what was weird is the whole world was having a meltdown. But as you'd go further south, Texas, some people didn't even know about it. Remember that?
Or didn't care.
Yeah. Hey, there are some places like I remember we went in the gas station way out in the middle of nowhere, and they were like, "Hey, y'all want to take the mask off? Y'all sick? If y'all sick, don't come in here." We're just like, wow, this is going crazy. Yay! Mr.
Yay!
Smith! Yay! But it was weird. It was weird because I was going to
Thank
other
you.
places and they were like, we're all gonna die. And then I was, it was really weird. Um, yeah, and they do have those here. I've heard some people say they have those here, but we're going to go down to probably Port Aransas, and people are going to have to hear about that again. People probably like, I'm getting so tired of hearing them talk about that place. You know what? I like. Hey, I like to catch the
Hey, Edward.
sharks though. I like to catch the sharks. I want to catch a big shark, Sunshine, like a 6-footer.
Shoot, those things nearly pulled me off the pier. Just the regular size ones.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
a big pier too. You know that
well,
pier? That pier is like a quarter mile out into the ocean. That's how
well,
long it is.
well, that's because you're a sissy. Don't be a crybaby. I will say those sharks were pulling that. What was crazy is I'd go to set the hook. When I go to set the hook, it just popped me against the freaking pier, smack. And I hooked some big ones, but they got away. I don't want the big ones to get away, Sunshine.
Well, I mean, you just gotta. You have 3.5 months to prepare. So, whatever you need, you should start like
Right.
making a list now.
The
Of, like,
cat's
things.
on her lap right now, Intricate. And the cat right there.
Yeah, right here. What was he saying?
He says, "Where's the kitten?"
Oh yeah, Jeff is right here. It's not
Yeah.
Pete, it's Jeff.
Now, if Pete was in here,
If
you would hear.
Pete couldn't be in here because
Yeah,
he
you
would
would hear
be.
something breaking. You'd hear.
All this would be falling. He'd tear all this down. It would be bad. He'd jump on the keyboard. He'd knock me off stream.
Oh, I've been lifting weights all day, Pookie. Those computers were kicking my ass.
But
Um,
Jeff is a big fat kitty. He just wants to love and cuddle.
I spent all my money. I spent a lot of money on ammo. I don't ever need to buy any more in the rest of my life.
Camo cat. Yeah, he does look kind of camo right now.
You go, KK Jeff.
Let's see. Can't see. Yeah. They can't see you, Jeff. Hang on. Here we go. There he is.
There's
There he
KK
is.
Jeff. KK
Okay.
Jeff. He's gonna bite you.
I'm putting you back down.
Look at what you did. Look at what you did, you big bully.
He's like, why did you do that?
Did you hit him?
Hold on. Kiki. You gonna talk in the microphone?
No.
You gonna talk
See,
in the
there went an
microphone?
excellent chance I could have been funny.
It's like,
Yeah,
oh, sleep.
yeah. You know what, Justine? Our cats do the same thing to Sunshine. Sometimes they crawl on her head when she's not awake. But if they see she woke up a little bit, they will crawl right on her head.
Kiki.
But I move too much. I move too much while I sleep. I'm just like, no, please don't get me. The monsters are getting me and stuff. So, Chad's been gone for a while, Edward.
He did come through,
What?
Chad.
Oh, I thought he was
He
talking
was
about
here in
Chad
the-
the cat.
Oh. Oh.
Chad, when y'all met Chad, he was probably 15 years old. And then he hung out and did things on the internet. for about another 3 years. So Chad the cat probably lived to be about 18 years old. Now, if you're talking about Chad Freeman, he is probably out with a baseball bat killing baby seals.
Oh my gosh.
Look, I don't condone that. You know, one time I said, Chad, why are you doing this? You know what he said? Do you know what he said? He said, because they can't run fast pole vault. I was like, oh my God, Chad.
Chad did not say that.
So now you know, Edward. You don't know what Chad said?
I know he's not doing these horrible things that you say.
You know he backs the resistance.
Well, I do know that. He does say that. He says that out loud. So.
Yes. And he hangs out with Slender Man. You know that, right?
Yes.
You muted your microphone.
I know that's because I was making a loud noise.
Well,
I opened up my drink.
we're going to go for about 9 more minutes. And it was really, this was a real weird show. We just hung out and talked with everybody. And we're going 2.5 hours. We did it. We did it, Sunshine. We were both really tired tonight, but it's always, you know, the thing is it's always fun hanging out with the crew, you know. And I would say Friday is a lot more stressful than Tuesday or Saturday morning, because it's fast and.
Well, we're trying to get everybody's music in.
Well, this is just like we're hanging out.
And and Tuesday night we don't have. It's not something that we are required to do.
Edward, Antpocalypse will start back up in February. I have been thinking about it, and here's the way my Antpocalypse schedule goes for real. If I'm working my ass off really, really, really bad at my day job, where I'm physically and emotionally exhausted when I get home, I probably will not be doing Antpocalypse. And so it's really it's not depending on my YouTube life or anything like that. It's depending on my daytime gig. So if someone will give me $1 million, I won't have to do that anymore. So, you know, if there's a billion and trillionaire, if there's a billion, Taylor Swift, please give me some money. I would say funny stuff to you. Who would be someone else that would give me $1 million? Okay, Mom, I can't play the lottery because Pookie keeps forgetting to remind me.
Yeah, okay, Mom, I call Jeff Kiki probably more than I say Jeff.
I call
or I just say Kiki Jeff.
I call Pete Ted. And
yeah.
I hesitate to. So I still put my cats on video, you know, but I hesitate to. You know, it's like cats coming up missing. I think somebody's stealing cats in our neighborhood. But I think I'm going to be okay, because I told everybody in my neighborhood, whatever you do to my cat, I'm going to do to you. And one of my neighbors were like, oh my God, now listen, they might have poisoned your cat though. I said, yeah, I remember what I said. And they were like, oh, shit.
I was gonna
Stay
say,
the hell away from my cat. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And Pete hasn't been out of the house because I'm almost scared to let
and
him
he
out of
is,
the
hey,
house.
and let me tell you, he is trying every day to get out. Every time I go to feed my chickens, every day, I go out there twice a day, and every time he tries to run out the door.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
the
Justine.
dogs, and another thing is the dogs will push the door open sometimes when I'm out there, and I mean it's a miracle he hasn't totally gotten out. Like,
Well, and there's also possibilities that there's stuff, and I mean, we do live in Texas. There's freaking hawks the size of condors around here, right?
yeah,
There's coyotes running every freaking where. There's bobcats everywhere. It's just, But Pete knows karate. I've
that's
been
what I
teaching.
think got Mr. Pickles was a hawk.
Well, I've been teaching Pete karate. I've been teaching Pete.
I can tell. I can tell. Because cats will climb up the cat houses. With the poles and stuff. Well, he can do that on my legs,
Oh
and
God,
which is not a good thing because his claws go into your skin.
I look bad.
Wouldn't be as so bad. Like if it was just no, it was still bad with my jeans because it rips up my jeans. But yeah, I'll be standing up in the kitchen, doing cooking or something, and if he can't get to the food or what you're doing with your hands, he will just attack your legs and start climbing up your legs. Yeah, so that I can tell he knows karate is my point.
Yeah,
Thanks, Polo.
sunshine tree.
It's all your fault.
No, 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 no. I taught him give me your money.
That's what our karate instructor used to say all the time.
Give me your money.
Give me your money, and he'd grab your arm to see what you would do.
Remember, yeah, he used to say, if this dude comes and asks you for your money, just give it to him.
But you forgot the trick.
Hmm.
You remember what the trick was?
Yeah, you put like $10 in your front pocket.
You put like $1 and some change, or maybe a couple dollars and some change in one pocket, and then the rest of your money goes in a different place. And so when that person says like, "Give me your money," you go, "Okay, okay," and then you pull out the few dollars and change out of your pocket and go, "Yeah, that's what I got." You just give it to him. It's over.
Yeah.
So he didn't get the real money, that you had.
Oh, she said declaring should be banned. Now she's like, decline. And I was like, oh my God. Justine's going to be really mad at me. Because I always go around declaring everywhere. Well, I declare. When was the last time you said declare?
I don't know, but you know what? I'm going to start saying that more often.
Well, I declare.
I kind of like the sound of that.
That's kind of like.
We're gonna bring that back
bitch.
from when that. Let's see. Makes me think of what was that movie? Gone with the Wind.
Yeah.
When was that? When did that come out? Was that from like the 20s or 30s, or when was that from? 40s.
I think they had films back then. Dog Paw says leave Claire out of it.
But I think that they would have said that.
Yeah, well,
during that time.
I declared.
40s and 50s. There you go.
I declared.
We're gonna bring that back.
40s or 50s. I declare. My grandmother used to always say that. Well, I declare. She used to also say. She used to say. This is not a usual one. She would be like, "Y'all are being a bunch of Ichabods."
Oh yeah, I've heard that.
Yeah, I'm thinking that must be Ichabod Crane, right? From the Headless
Mm-hmm.
Horseman. Is that where they're bringing that from?
I guess. Yeah.
And so Ichabod was like the town fool,
Hmm.
and so she was basically saying that we were being like the town fools, I guess. Right?
That sounds about right. Yeah.
Well, challenge accepted.
Yeah. I've recently brought back the word besmirch, which is probably also from that same error of I
Yeah,
declare.
yeah. Every
I'm
time
like
I
I'm like, don't besmirch my character, Povol. And he was like, besmirch.
besmirch,
Besmirch.
besmirch, besmirch. Sounds like a little blue guy with white clothes on. You got besmirched, besmirched, or sounds like something you might have done in your underwear when you had too much Chipotle.
Besmirched your underwear?
Oh my God, I've just besmirched myself. Oh my God. Uh, this is Ichabod. And well, declare. I declare. Well, hey, you want to really scare people? Just put what Justine put in the regular. Well, I declaw. Motherfuckers give you some space. They'll be like, oh, fuck. Some bitches start going bad with the bamboo. Um, but yes, Sunshine, we're going to have the Friday show. I don't think it is the. So Chad is saying that.
Is he coming on the Friday show?
No, band
Oh,
camp Friday.
I keep thinking that's this Friday.
If Chad wants to come on the show, you can come on the show.
Well, he
Uh,
usually comes on Bandcamp Fridays as well.
yeah, but I'm gonna tell you this
Bringing
right
that
now. Uh, you know, Chad comes on it's gonna cut into your. I've explained this 100 times. The Friday show is really Sunshine's show, and she's like, no, 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 no. So the idea of us even playing people's music on that show was Sunshine's deal. But somehow I get caught
I don't know how that
doing it.
equates to it being my show, though.
Because you said that's what you want to do.
Yeah,
We always
but it's
do what you
still
want to do
our
on the
show. It's still
and,
your show,
and,
your
and we
show,
keep
and my show.
and we keep it fairly well clean.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. No, I wouldn't say that.
It's not as rough as this one, and it sure the hell
Well,
ain't no TMI.
that's not saying much. That's not saying.
What?
No, it's you still get raunchy, maybe even on Fridays.
Not like
Just not as bad
TMI
as
and
Saturday.
Tuesday. Right. Anyhow, I Friday stays pretty PG-13, I would say.
Some most of the time, but not all the time.
Sunshine, we
Because
have talked about DP being donkey punch or double penetration on this show.
you did, yeah.
That's not something we would probably do on Friday.
No, probably not.
See, that's
So
because
you're like Friday is R, even though this one is X.
no, this one is not X. This one is R, and DDP. DDP. That's what Jake the Snake does. Dirty donkey punch. Wow. I still can't get over that. Hey, lady and dude, if you're out there, just want to y'all think about what y'all have said and done. I've told you know how many people I've told that story. They're
A-
pretty much
a lot.
famous with that shit.
Yeah, and they have no idea.
Yeah. It's so weird, man. It's so weird because they were like, hee 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 hee. Hey, you guys, she likes to DP. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh my god, her head does look a little lumpy. You know, can you imagine? They probably didn't even know what the hell I was talking about. I didn't know what the hell they were talking about. You know?
Take care, Shelly. Yeah, I need to go to bed too. I gotta
Yeah.
work tomorrow.
Yeah, me too. That's a good one. There's not, Shelly. Look at that. And you see what that is? That's
I know.
koala bears.
I know. I was telling her goodnight. That's what
No,
brought that.
no. Camellia put koala bears.
Oh.
I'd like to give koala bears some hugs.
Something tells me they probably wouldn't, even though they look like they would be huggable. I don't think they would be. Kind of like what we were talking about earlier.
Well, see, and K-Mom says she wouldn't want her 27-year-old talking about this, much less her 17-year-old. So she's saying that this would be a little over NC 17.
Yeah, that's why I said.
Look,
I compared the R to X. That's what I
look,
said.
I'm trying to be educational here. I'm trying to.
Well,
help.
I did have educational facts.
Help me help you. Help me help you. Help
Yeah, I
me
did
help
that.
you.
I did that for you, Paul.
No, here's
I
the
saved
thing.
you just in case YouTube
No.
gets crazy.
What do you mean?
You just say this was an educational show.
So I'm saying that right now.
No, but I'm saying I actually did have educational stuff. I was talking about
I was being educational.
facts.
You know what kind of trouble you could get in by misunderstanding the initials DP?
I am a fountain of
That's assault, brother.
useless knowledge.
Yeah.
That you will use probably nowhere in your life besides
Dog
this show.
Paw is saying he has learned.
Should we have? Hey, we should have certificates like I don't know.
No. I still owe Camellia a plaque.
Like you graduated from from TMI.
I'm gonna make you ship them out. You know, is it? I don't know.
Finally
If I
got to the end of your. Except I don't know, but it never really ends, does it? So.
What?
The education doesn't really end.
It's continuing education.
Continuing. It's always
Yes.
continuing.
Yes. Yeah. Her plaque. Now see what you've done.
I know. Once it came out of my mouth, I immediately knew.
See, the thing is I need to see how much it would cost to mail stuff out. Maybe I can, write up some certificates and stuff, and have them professionally printed like on my printer at work. Do you hear that?
Yeah.
Professionally printed on my printer at work. Okay. Well, everybody, I'm fixing to go get some orange juice and go to bed. I hope y'all all have a good time and be safe.
Pet Jeff some more.
And I will see y'all on Friday night, and we will do stuff. And we'll have some more fun, and then we'll wake up on Saturday morning and have some more fun. And I feel it this week. I think I'm going to get a deal. Okay, goodbye. Good night, everybody. We love y'all. Y'all be safe.
Thanks for being here.